Cancer, welcome to your November reading. I'm Robin Carline from Robin's Authentic Tarot, and thank you for visiting my channel. All right, so two cards coming out as your situational energy, Cancer. Okay, so you have the Six of Pentacles. This one is representing giving is receiving. Now, you have these beautiful balanced scales. That's gorgeous. Now, for this earth energy, there is the balance with this energy. It's about the giving and the receiving. So really maintaining that giving, because it shows that you do have that balance, and that is really, really important in moving forward in this November. Feeling that balance when we're in an energy of letting go. November's so important because that's when a lot of things start to shift out of our lives, the things that aren't meant to be there, and moving into things that are meant to be. So there's that giving and receiving. So you're giving the universe, you're saying, please help me, please help me get rid of the things that no longer resonate within my energy, within your earthly foundation. And the receiving is receiving and opening yourself up for all of the things the universe is bringing to you in this beautiful high vibe balance. Now, this 2022 is the 6th year. The 6th year, very high vibe, very good things happening for you. I love this, Cancer. So now you have the 5 of Cups. Now, this is your energy. With the letting go of things, there could be whatever that is, so it personally or professionally or both. It could show up as things that you know that you had to let go of, and you kind of had to make that choice. You had to make that choice, and you had to say, you know what, this is the time, especially now in this November. It is the time to let go, but allow yourself to be in the energy of, say, hey, you know what, I have to mourn this moment, and I have to mourn this loss, and go through the process, whatever that is for you, and then shifting through and looking behind you and seeing that there are 2 cups that are fulfilled. And those are here for you to pick up and to take on your path. That you have that bridge, that brings you over to this new journey. So I love this as your situational energy. It's really talking about that new journey that is happening for you and letting you know that it is okay to take that time out. Now, you have the 2 of Wands that's showing up as a challenge. Now, the world in your hands. And you in between this doorway. So the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Fire. So in this energy here, you may not be thinking or feeling that you do have this. You do have all of these possibilities. You do have all of these capabilities. You can do anything that you want, and you can move through into this new journey. But that's why I feel like this is a balance, because there's some of you that are going through this. Of course, this is a general reading, so whatever you resonate with, please take, and if you don't, you can leave that. Now with this, that is where this comes in, okay? But showing up as a challenge, there is that transition, that 5. The 5 always represents that there is a transition, and that's why that's showing up. It's not going to last forever. It's just a process that you have to go through. So now moving on to the belief energy, the 3rd placement. Let's see, Cancer. Oh yeah, see, I love this. This is success. This is accomplishments. This is things coming full circle. Now, in November is all about cycles coming to an end and new cycles beginning. This is fantastic. This is awesome. Very, very awesome energy for you, Cancer. I love that. And that's just like all around, like goodness, wellness, like very good. That was a whole bunch of cards there that just kind of landed. Oh, now you have the Ace of Cups. This is so beautiful. This is the root of the reading. I love this. So Cancer, oh my goodness, overflowing abundance, this overflowing feeling of that fulfillment. That is such a beautiful, gorgeous card. Feel that fulfillment. Feel like these waterfalls are like falling on you. Feeling like there's kind of like that mist, and just even like closing your eyes and just allowing yourself just to feel this and feel that abundance. Feel that the universe is handing this to you. This is your beautiful energy. It's in your element. This is gorgeous. So we are in the Scorpio energy. And sorry, I was just thinking because I'm recording this a little bit earlier. So being in the Scorpio energy, and so being in your element, feeling like every step you take is like the right step forward. I love this. That's awesome. And you deserve this. This is so beautiful. Okay, and now for your present energy. This is brilliant. So you have the King, you have the strength of the King as your present energy, and this is the King of Swords. Now this swords, this is representing the thoughts. This is representing the messages that you receive. This is representing the strength in you moving forward in whatever it is personally or professionally for yourself. Now, this is also the strength in your creativity. It's so I hesitated there because community was coming out, but that's not what I was going for. It was the expression, like your self-expression, your creativity, but community. That's why I had to kind of like hesitate there for a minute, because it was community that wanted to come out, but it's not what I had intended on coming out. But they're saying community. So you're okay. All right. So with you in the community, depending on what it is that you're doing. So, and think about this in however you're showing up. So it could be like coworkers. It could be as in like some sort of entrepreneurial networking or something like that. But, or like however you're showing up in front of people, in front of a community, there's that strength. Like you will succeed, you will do amazing, and you being in your element, you're gonna feel like there's that flow. Okay, so in your water element of your sister sign Scorpio, you're going to feel that gorgeous flow. This again, to reiterate, is a very, very important month because we're entering the second last month of 2022, and I can already feel a lot of really good things happening for 2023. Oh my gosh. Wow, I love this. So future, this is your future. Oh my gosh, this is wishes come true. This is beautiful. This is the 9 of Cups. This is a lot of happiness, feeling very, very content, very, very satisfied, very accomplished. Feeling very accomplished, belief energy. I love this. That is such high vibe energy. That's gorgeous. So now for your next card for your second card for the future card. This is beautiful energy, Cancer. So this one here is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is like such an enormous nurturer, but with this pentacle here, there's that adoration. There is looking at that. Now, there's different ways to look at this, and you can look at this in wealth, in money, in that growth of prosperity. So most definitely there is that nurture, there is the earth that is getting ready for that. So please feel that, believe that, let that flow, okay? Now, and those thoughts come through. Now, all of this beautiful lushness, this is talking about like your soil, your energy, you being in the November water element, and it like, this is your time, okay? So like everything is so prime, it's so ready for you, and it's just, there's so much lushness. There's just so much abundance that's happening here. I love this. This is the root of the reading. I love this. And this is your future. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Cancer, things are really, really shifting in a very, very good way for you. I love this. Oh my gosh. So for your internal energy, Cancer, let's see what oh, here we go. All right. So now this is the internal. This is the Knight of Swords. And I also like to call the Knight the warrior. So again, you have this sword energy. So it's really, what I'm really feeling is like expression. I'm feeling like really showing up for yourself. But this is also, there's a huge place of intuitiveness here, okay? So thinking of so all of these three chakras here, so the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown chakra, they're all connected, okay? So they're all going to be working together. You're going to be receiving, you're going to be deciphering the messages that you receive in your third eye. You're going to be expressing your intuitiveness. You're going to really feel yourself in that flow. Now, this Knight is about like charging forward with that determination, with that know-how, with that confidence, okay? So with that Knight, that warrior, like nothing is going to get in your way because this is going like full on forward. I love this for you, Cancer. Oh my gosh, like the King and the Knight. There is definitely some really amazing energy happening for you, Cancer. I love this. For your external, let's see what you receive. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so you have the Knight, you have the Queen, and you have the King. That is amazing. I love this. And so with your communication, this Queen is tell it how it is. This Queen is about speaking and being very direct. So not a lot of fluffer words, okay? There's not a lot of, making it sound, well, like I just said, the fluffer words. You're just not making it sound fluffy. You don't have to be, you're just being a direct, okay? You're being very, very direct. And there is like, there's like a sassiness. There's a sassiness to this Queen. This Queen is just not putting up with anything. And that's what I love about this Queen. She is my favorite Queen because she says it how she means it. And so that, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am so incredibly happy for you. I love this energy for you, Cancer. Wow. Like, wow, that's amazing. I love that. So, very, very connected. I will say that you are extremely connected this November, Cancer. Feel that connectivity. Now, let's see, hopes and dreams. Let's see what you receive. There we go. Alrighty. So I love this. So this is, now this can come a couple of different ways. This can be like take some time out for yourself. But this is also meditation, okay? This is very, very big on meditation. This is the Four of Swords. And this one's lying down right here. The other ones are pointing to you. I want to show you, because sometimes when there's swords that are pointing down, it can kind of mean that they're stuck. These aren't stuck. They're not stuck anywhere. They're just there, okay? And they're all pointing down at you, pointing down. And so, I mean, I know it's not lined up, but like with the throat, the third eye, and the crown, okay? So with these swords, and this one here in particular, it is taking that time out, allowing yourself to connect to yourself, connect to the universe, connect to all of the three chakras that I was just talking about. I love how the threes are coming up. 3, very lucky, especially when you have all 3 in the same element. It really makes me think, like how I said, the November is such a important month because there's a lot of things that you're letting go of and you're making room to like let all of this other new stuff come in. But this here, we are in the age of Aquarius, okay? And so as we move to the end of the year, we're going to be starting another new year, and that's just another year that we've been in this brand new era. So like we're like, what, 2 to 3 years into this new era of Aquarius, of air energy. So this one is your intuitiveness, your connectivity is amping up, especially in this November, in this Scorpio energy, your sister sign. It's just like there's well, that flow, it's like all the signs coming together, working together, you know, it's really, really nice. A lot of support, community, there we go, community. So I love that. So energetically, I love that. Okay, so now for your outcome, let's see what you receive. I have two. Okay, now you have 2 here. This one, please don't think that this one is not a good card. It is a good card because you know what this represents, and you know what I was just talking about with the 4, that these ones here weren't stuck in anything. This one, all of that stuck energy, it's representing that it's dead and gone. It's completed, it's gone, goodbye. Okay, there's no more of that old energy. It's all that new, it's that renewal. And being in November, the month of letting things go, letting things cycle out, that's exactly what you're doing, Cancer. Wow. And look at this beautiful, gorgeous balance as your outcome. I love that. Cancer, you have such an amazing month ahead of you. I thank you so much for showing up for yourself. I thank you for showing up and listening to me. And I thank you so much for all of your support for my channel. I love you all. Mwah.